Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, party people. It's been a day. We're going to take 5 or 10 or an hour. Cheers. Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Bullshit. Let's take a sippy sip. Casual little at home iced coffee today. Um, it's been a day. I feel like shit. I kind of look like shit. My cat is testing me right now. We'll see how this goes. I love it when she just naps, but she's wide awake right now. Please. My bullshit is. I had a solid crash out earlier in my car. I finally got in. Shouldn't say finally got in. My appointment that I made 3.5 weeks ago was finally today to see a sports medicine doctor for my back, hip, bum ass leg. I don't know. If you are someone in my circle in my life, you know that I am just unwell with this injury and it is slowly eating me alive because I'm a very active person and I absolutely struggle, like most people, I think, when I can't do the things that I want to do, that I physically can regularly push myself to do, like when my body has these limitations and I have no choice but to work with them. So not moving at 100%, not giving my lifts and my runs 100%, it really sucks. And it's been a month and there really hasn't been any progress in this injury. And I hate the way that that on its own consumes me because it doesn't make me feel like the best version of myself. It doesn't even make me really feel good. Like, I'm terrified to gain weight, which I know is. Hello. She's seeing ghosts, guys. Which I know is kind of silly, but I've come a long way with my running and my lifting, and it's like peak marathon season. It's summer. Are you good though? Okay. And so having to not only scale very hard what I'm doing in the gym, like mentally and emotionally, anyone who deals with chronic pain or any type of injury that comes and goes, yeah, like mentally and emotionally, it is a fucking pill. Almost every time I go to the gym, I quite literally get emotional and I want to cry. Yes, I've got a good community. Yes, I've got good people beside me, constantly checking in and whatnot. And a lot of us are in the same boat. I get it. I'm not fucking special. But do I want to fucking cut my leg off and jump off a bridge? Yeah. This is just. It's just shitty, dude. And I'm not even in pain, which I'm taking as a plus because of the compression in my spine and the pinched nerve. I'm numb, but I'm not really in pain. There's definitely discomfort, but no pain is also good. So mentally, I'm like, well, I'm not. What's stopping me from moving? Oh, yeah, you can't fucking land. You can't use your left foot properly. My Crocs are in sport mode. I can't, there's no, I can, what is it? I can curve my toes in. Crunch? I can, whatever. I can't flex, but I can push my toe. Whatever. It doesn't make sense, except it makes sense to whatever. And I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, except I actually learned today that the core work of crunches and sit-ups, along with plank and some other stuff that I've been doing almost every day while I'm doing my stretching and mobility is actually really bad. I should not be doing that. It actually compresses my spine. Only I knew that sooner, my guy. Thank you. But yeah, so we're going to have to change the game plan again. I did learn some new information today, but then I also went into my car and crashed the fuck out and cried for a couple minutes, which I will give myself credit. I have not like shed a tear about this injury yet. So it's kind of been a long time coming because I had to sit out of the Manitoba Marathon and I was really hyped to run again in the Manitoba Marathon. So that sucked, but it was also very fun to sit with my other injured friend on the sidelines, and it made it a better day and a better experience to cheer people on for sure. But I absolutely had FOMO. And my next big races aren't coming up until the fall. And I can say I'm looking forward to them, but I haven't run in a month. And I feel like I was getting pretty good with my runs. God, to be alive. Let's take a sip. I'm deciding if I like holding the mic better or strapping it to me, but this almost makes me chiller to not have my hands flailing. I don't know. Tasty stuff. So I get to the sports clinic. Um, I just need to uncomfortably say, like, I look like this. Not that it's bad. I had like baggier shorts on, like basketball short, and my Crocs, and like my hair kind of needs to be washed, but like that's going to be a Friday issue because we're working from home the rest of the week. And like my skin's not hype right now, but whatever, right? Whatever. I like wash my face, put on sunscreen. I go, this man is a model. So the first thing I do is stutter. But that's okay. Compliments to the doctor. Um, I was actually told he was a referral from my barber. So it wasn't crazy that I was like, that's a great cut. Go figure. I didn't bring it up. I didn't say it. But he was lovely, and he, with no doubt, was like, "You're gonna run again. You're gonna get back. I'm not worried." And I was on the verge of tears the entire time because it's just been a shit adjustment. And it's like, I've seen this doctor and I've seen this physiotherapist and I've seen this, and like we all know that something is wrong, but it's just going through the motions and taking the time and getting the appointments and talking to the right people and, you know, XYZ, I guess, going through the process. And it just sucks the life out of me. I want to be doing what I love to do and I can't. And like, I guess I'm just going to have to pivot some more, and I'm going to have to make recovery a bitch, my entire personality, and go from there. So what I did learn today is I should not be hinging. So the deadlifts I did earlier in the week, however very light, could be why my hips have been really sore. No crunches and sit-ups. Keep with like plank. I think more like upper body core, like maybe like standing the leg, maybe like stand. I don't know. I'll look up some stuff. I'll YouTube some stuff. We're gonna scale at the gym. I already talked to two of my coaches. Yeah, won't be running anytime soon. Got an X-ray today too. It's been a hot minute since I put a gown on, and I bluntly was told, "This is wait for this. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. I have a perfect spine for someone with like a notoriously shitty back." LOL. Bluntly, I was like, "Bro, that's beautiful." He goes, it's a beautiful spine. It's a perfect spine. This is a great spine. Crazy." I go, "Is that me?" Yeah, so that's cool and dandy. Being sent for an MRI, that'll be fun and new, and a 1 to 3 month wait list. So, for the most part, that's my bullshit, and it's been the same bullshit all month. I'm happy I have some more answers, I guess. I understand that this is, as my buddy says, it's a blip. And he's not wrong. This is like, in the big picture, this is just a shitty setback, and it's just crappy ass timing. And I know I will learn a lot. Probably just about like recovery, maybe um I don't know, going through like how to prevent this happening in the future. If I have been doing things not so much wrong, but like maybe I've been going too hard on one aspect, not putting enough time into like stretching and mobility training. Um, I don't know. I often think too, I'm like, if I just lifted and like kind of did this, or if I just ran and did this, I don't think I would maybe have as many injuries or I don't know, soreness or tension in my body. But I do both and I love to do both and I don't want to ever stop doing both. So yeah, the FOMO is FOMOing and the setback feels I've said it 100 times, just feels dark. It feels shitty. Like I just want to wake up from a coma with a robotic spine and never have these issues again. Oh, that almost wouldn't make sense because everything's muscular. Give me plastic muscles. Give me fake nerves. Give me like recycled gross. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Sippy sip. However, the x-ray tech was lovely and we were riffing a little bit and laughing because from being in the waiting room, I had seen the other X amount of people before me that popped into her area of expertise, and they were all just like kind of older men. Nothing wrong with it. These are all real people. And she goes, "You made my day. You were so refreshing. Thank you." And I was like, "I got you, girl. You're so welcome." Like, again, such a compliment. So nice. I'm so happy I was able to make her laugh. Like, we shot the shit for a couple minutes while she was like basically posing me. Um, and that was cute. And then on the way out, I also thought my own stupidity that that this would cost me today. And just because I've been ripping through my benefits, which I hate so much, I really thought they'd last me the year, but they are not. I canceled my physio appointment yesterday because in my head I was like, if he kind of does any mobility stretching stuff with me today, I'm like, I don't think I need that back to back. And I definitely don't want to pay for it back to back and be pulling it from my benefits back to back. So, dumbass motherfucking me. Canceled my appointment yesterday, knowing I'm not going to see my physiotherapist until next week. Meanwhile, today was essentially none of that. And it also didn't cost me. And I don't know why I thought it was. It's covered by Manitoba. I don't know why I thought it would cost me. But in my adult brain, I'm like, nothing's fucking free, bro. Anyway, I left before I got in my car and cried. Walking to my car, I called my physiotherapist's office, and again, yeah, not getting until next week. So I fucked up. That's my bad. I'm gonna go for a walk later and attempt to make myself feel better. And I'm just gonna hold plank until I don't know, fucking rip a six pack. Like I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Oh God, fucking damn it. Yeah, it's been a day. What other bullshit do I? That's really the majority of my bullshit. There's always bullshit, but yeah, I made some other people laugh today, which is really great, and then I cried, and that sums it up. I'm gonna post this because I would like to keep practicing and being weird and making myself, more uncomfortable and getting comfortable with that. So this is not that structured right now. This was event sesh. This is currently my therapy, and I don't know. I want to get feeling back in my foot soon and start like pounding pavement again and like living my life and like getting tan lines, I guess, instead of like limping around. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I get a letter and the MRI is sooner rather than later. Can't say I've had an MRI before. We're learning so much about ourselves and the healthcare system. So I hate that for me. Yeah, I'm going to try and post regularly, but also we're going to see how it goes. But I'm just going to end this here. Yeah, I don't even edit. This is just a have a wonderful day. Thursday? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Bye bye.